Another liberal political hack uncovered on special counsel Robert Mueller's team. The Daily Caller reporting Mr. Mueller last year hired attorney Aaron Zelinsky, who wrote for the left-leaning Huffington Post for 5 years and donated to Democrats in Connecticut. At least 9 out of the 16 attorneys on Mueller's team made donations to Democrats, most giving money to either the campaigns or Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton. Joining me right now, Dr. Sebastian Gorka, former strategist to President Trump, now a Fox Business national security strategist. Dr. Gorka, here they are donating to the Democrats. I'd like to believe that some people in government, in an organization like the FBI, do not have political biases, but it's right out there for everyone to see. They're making the donations. How stacked is the deck against him?
I love your diplomacy and tact. The left-leaning Huffington Post, the most rabid, along with BuzzFeed, the most rabid left-wing rag out there, that, remember, on the day of the election said Hillary had a, 97% chance of winning.
The New York Times said that too.
Yeah, they gave her 92. They gave her 92. I've worked with the FBI. I spent 5 years. My company had the only contract teaching counterterrorism courses for the JTTFs across America for 5 years before I came to the White House. So I met hundreds and hundreds of agents and analysts. And I'm just wondering, out of the thousands of possible people that Robert Mueller could have hired, how did he get this mix? If I want to investigate anything in Washington, you want to not just be seen to be impartial. You don't want to be simply impartial. You want to look impartial as well. So you'd go out to a field office in San Antonio. You'd go out to Oregon, Idaho. Bring people who are professional law enforcement investigators who cannot be tainted with any bias, left or right, and build your team. How did Robert Mueller stack the deck with hardcore Democrats? It means the credibility of any investigation is shot before they begin.
You know, look, I've asked this question, to which I've been told, well, that's pretty much all you get for attorneys in D.C. So they're all Democrats. But you make an important point. And, you know, I was watching that today. And when you heard Christopher Wray, I don't know if we have the tape we can play you, Dr. Gorka, but he was asked point blank, do you think there's any bias at the FBI? To which he sat there with a straight face and said, absolutely not. I mean, at least admit the Lisa Page and Peter Strzok texts showed evidence of bias.
If there's no bias, if I'd been in that room on Capitol Hill today, I would have immediately said, if there's no bias, why did you fire your deputy within hours of reading the Nunes memo? Right?
Well put.
Because he wasn't fired for hanky-panky with, you know, his paramour. He was fired because his name's on that memo as somebody who breached the rules of perjury and disclosure and everything else required when you acquire a FISA secret warrant to surveil other Americans. So, look, I've heard Ray's hiding in his office most of the time. He didn't want the job. He's doing, I think one of your guests said it, it's damage control. The 7th floor is corrupt. There's 1 or 2 people left, I know them personally, but the 7th floor of the FBI became a political weapon of the Obama administration. That's why we've had 8 people, Trish, 8 people from the FBI and the DOJ who've been fired or retired early in the last 2 months.
Gosh, smaller government. I knew I liked New Hampshire for a reason. Thank you, Sebastian Gorka. Good to see you.